Chat, go.
Should we say thanks to our 2 new patrons first?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Scary Biscuits and John Chikiora. I'm not sure that's how you say that name. Ciciora. Chikora. Let us know.
Apologies if we got it wrong.
Yeah, which we probably have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been great. I mean, it's going to make so much difference to this channel. We're going to have a big sit down and decide what we're going to do with all our projects that we've got on the go.
We could do like a Scrooge McDuck thing and just dive into all the money. It might hurt though in real.
Yeah. I've had a really bad day, Kev.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a terrible day. I don't know where to go really. I mean, you might not like the subject of this conversation, but you might have picked up that I've got a dog.
You have a dog.
A lovely black Labrador that's very friendly and bouncy.
Bobbin.
And likes to go on walks.
Bobbin.
Several times a day.
Yeah. I don't have to do that bit. I just come and visit and there's Bobbin. Yeah.
Waggy tail and everything. And I walk up and down that road every day, and she, the reason we go on a walk is because she needs to go to the loo.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm walking along, got a million things on my head. What we're going to review today. Am I going to get the room in order because we've been doing a bit of messing about in here? And then all of a sudden I hear a little buzzing in my ear, and I look round, and there's a woman absolutely ranting and raving at me, wagging her. What are you doing? Trying to get, she's at her front door, and I'm like,
what are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
And I really couldn't hear what she was saying. So I said, excuse me, what's the problem? And she's also going, if you don't pick it up, that's bloody just got to report you to the police, etc. And I'm like, what? And I get closer, and what she's saying is that my dog has done something very horrible on the verge in front of her house, and I haven't picked it up yet. Now I know my dog's routine, yeah. As I say, this is not a very nice subject, but there's a certain routine, and I knew she'd gone for not a number 2.
Plop.
She'd gone for a number 1.
Yeah.
There's not a lot you can do about a number 1. They've got to go. They've got to relieve themselves. It's not like I can pick that up.
You can't suck it up. Yeah.
So I say, she's got the wrong end of the stick. She's not realised it's a girl dog, and that when she stoops, she's actually doing
a wee wee.
Yeah. So I explained this to her. I said, it's a girl. She's just done a wee. Blah, 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 blah. You're bloody disgusting. You should go back and pick it up. And I'm like, what the hell? I said, she's a girl. She's just done a pick. I've just seen you just walk past it. She's just done a wee. You just walk. Oh, what the hell is wrong with this woman? Like, because if she's done it, I'll go back. I mean, my life.
He's picking up poo.
Yeah. There's a large part of my life dedicated to following a dog around and picking up their mess. Yeah, and I'll walk up and down the grass every day. And if I leave it there, I'm going to end up walking in it because I'm walking up there in the dark and everything. So it's just ridiculous. I'm particularly diligent. And I'm one of those people who look at it on the side of the road and think, flipping out, mate, why don't you just pick it up? All you got to do is take it to a bin and get rid. Anyway, so I'm thinking about it. And then she just storms off into, she's giving me all this grief. She storms off into the house. And I'm like, what? I'm not, there's something wrong. This is my neighbour.
You should call the police for harassment.
Well, this is my neighbour. I don't want grief like this from my neighbour. I don't want to feel like every time I'm walking past their house, I've got to be like waiting for some crazy lady to come out and start having a go at me. So I knock on the door. So I go and knock on the door. I say, look, I don't want an argument. If it's over there, I'm going to go and pick it up. And she's, oh, great, yeah. And it wasn't her, it was her mum. I think there's something else going on here. I think she's dropping her kids off at the kids' grandparents.
Right, yeah.
And, she's hypersensitive about her kids, obviously.
Yeah.
Because kids are the most important thing in the world. The whole world has to give way to you because you've got kids, the high attitude.
More high ground automatically with all things. You can just barge through it in the shopping. It's great.
Yeah. And when I knock on, I look in the bay window and the kids are looking out at me and I'm thinking, oh God, this could get ugly. And her mother answered, I'm pretty sure it's her mother, answered the door. I said, look, I don't want an argument. I'm going to go pick it up. I said, but I'm pretty sure it was a pee. And she goes, I've seen you do it before in the past. I'm like,
Just lying.
I said, you what? I said, you might have seen her do a pee because I said she's got a routine. She comes out. I said, I'm pretty sure it's a pee because she does a pee and then later on she does a poo. I goes, and I'm walking around like I've got flipping pockets full of black bags here. Because I'm not gonna leave it by the side because I'm walking. I make the point to her, look, I'm walking up there every day. Oh no, I see you. I'm walking up here every day. If I leave it there, I'm gonna walk in it. It's not.
But she's
having none of it, and then she shouts back. And then the girl that was having a go at me was walking up and down in the background saying, "I'm going to phone the police. I'm going to follow you to your house.
We're going to put you on the internet.
I'm going to follow you to the house. I'm going to get the police." And then I was like,
"Send them the link." I said,
"Look,
to the video.
I'm going to go out there. I'm going to look. I'm pretty sure it's not there, and I'll pick it up if it's there. If I've done it in the past, I apologise. I'm pretty sure I haven't done it in the past because I'm pretty hot on this." Her father's also in the background, lurking in the background, just making sure this doesn't get all out of hand. I said, I apologise. I apologise if you think I've done it before, but I'm pretty sure. She says, "Did you actually see?" She shows back to her door. "Did you actually see poo come out?" "Yeah, I saw it. He just got up and he walked. He just ignored it and walked." I was like, "Flip it."
Actual lies.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the thing is, they had a dog. So I don't know if it was a boy dog or a girl dog, but I mean, if you got a girl dog, it's not immediately clear from the way that they go about their business.
Yeah, I would have known.
What they're going to do, sort of thing. But when you there for a while, you kind of get a sense for it. Yeah. Anyway, so I go out. She shuts the door. I go out. I pace up and down the verge, looking for this poo. Can't find anything. I go up to the next bit of verge, pace up and down there, it's not there. I go back down to the original bit of verge, I pace up and down, can't find it. I go back on Avenue Town, I said, it's not here. So I walk on. And 2 minutes later, lo and behold, Bobbin does her business. Yeah. So I'm thinking, she's seen her have a pee, she's gone overboard, completely off the scale, and all that. But I don't want to leave it like that with my neighbour, so I walk round, I get finished up, I pick up her poo, I take it to the bin, I drop it in the bin, the same bin I do every day. And she does. She's well, I don't really want to go into too much, but she's a creature of habit. There's certain zones where that this is all going to go off. And over the time, I've designed my walk around that. Anyway, so I get home and I'm minding over. I don't like to have this kind of
unnecessary
with neighbours. I've got to live here. So I drop Bobbin off, and I say to Sarah what's happened, and I say, look, I'm thinking of going up, knocking on the door, explaining the situation. I'm really diligent. That honestly, that it didn't happen like that. But if it's happened in the past, I'm really sorry. Here's my phone number. And here's because she was talking about following me to my address. I said, if she wants to follow me, I said, it's a waste of time because I'm giving you my address. Yeah, here's my address. Here's my phone number. If you ever see me,
put her name and address across the bottom of the door.
Send me a text, and I'll be up there, and I'll clean it up.
Yeah.
And if I don't do that, you can come down to my house and give me a ranting and raving. Well, I went up there and I said my piece. The guy answered the door on the dog. Right. Got absolutely nothing out of him. He just stared at me like, I said, "So do you want my address?" And he said, No, we know you're at the bottom of the road. I went, "Okay, so do you want my phone number?" No, you're all right. We know where you are. You're at the bottom of the road.
Translation, sorry about my mad wife.
Well, I don't know. Well, I think that was the dad. Right. I think that was the dad, yeah. So it's either, I can see what's happening here. You're right. She went over the top. Sorry about my mad daughter, or it is. Don't worry, mate. If anything happens, I'm coming down your house.
I'm gonna come and get you.
With your bit of violence, like.
How lovely.
Yeah. So I come back. I don't like confrontation.
Something's happened to me as I've got older. This has made me angry. Something has happened. I've lost my empathy because what I would have done. I would have walked up and down and not found the poo, and I've gone back and said, "There's no poo there. You were lying. You're a liar.
Well,
you're an idiot."
I do empathise with her because, as I say, as I walk up and down, I see it, and I think, you flipping idiot. Just pick it up, everyone else does it. Just pick it up. And she has got kids, and you don't want kids running through it. Now, we actually live next to a classified road. Interpretation, it's a pretty main road. It's an A road. Yeah. You're not going to have kids playing out there, so.
Yeah.
it's travelling from the car to the house sort of thing. And
Yeah.
I think she's dropping her kids off to the grandparents, interpreting what's going on. So maybe she's on her way to work, or she's got somewhere she's got to be.
Yeah, it's
She's in
very stressful.
rush, and she's stressed and all that. And but I don't like leaving that sort of atmosphere with my neighbours. So I tried to make the peace, and I don't think I succeeded quite. But there you go.
Well, there's probably nothing you can do if they're that cuckoo. There's nothing you can do,
No.
and that's why I've become like this. If you're wrong, right, you're wrong. That's it. You don't have any rights, no rights, no nothing. It doesn't matter if you were stressed at the time. You were wrong. Shut up. Apologise. And that's me now. That's what I'm like. Absolutely no. It's black and white. It's all right.
I'm pretty
The truth.
You know, on certain levels, I think I get on quite well with John Anderson. I'm pretty Buddha-like in circumstances, but people just seem to turn on me. You know,
Oh, that's
I
just
don't
people.
want any grief, and all of a sudden, I'm in my and when someone's in my face, I'm like, nah, this isn't right. I think it's the fact that I do care. I think people who don't care, they get away with it.
They
Don't they?
Yeah.
Most people are just, oh, shut up, you're crazy, and walk on like.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and I can't do that.
Yeah. And so I'm the same, but worse. In that I won't try and make peace. I won't be able to. I'll just get wrong. If you're wrong, I'll film it. What I'd do, I'd film it on my phone. Look, there it is. No, look, it's not there. What's the film? Come on, evidence. Wrong.
I mean, that was issue 1. I've had 2 issues today. So, as you know, I've got an allotment. I've done absolutely jack shit with it for about 4 months now.
Well, it's the winter.
Yeah, it's the winter, but it's covered in grass. You know, it hasn't been touched for a year before I got it, so I need to cut all the grass down. So I went on eBay and I bought a petrol strimmer, a used one. I didn't want to spend like loads on money, but this was like a 3-in-1 jobby. It had a little chainsaw thing on the end, and it was on a long pole, and you could angle the strimmer, so I could literally give the grass a haircut. And we've got like an ivy down the bottom, which I could trim with it, and it's got like a normal strimmer as well on there. So yeah, this is the deal. And I bought it. I messaged the guy beforehand because he's in Nuneaton, which isn't far from here, but you know, Sarah worked in Nuneaton. This could be convenient. So I messaged the guy. I said, "What part of Nuneaton are you in? Because I might be able to get this picked up, and if it is, if we can, I'll order it." And he said, "Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I'm in this area." So I order it, and I speak to Sarah. Sarah, I think she got a half a day Wednesday or something like that, and but she was talking about going to pick it up after work. I said, well, let's leave it till Wednesday. So I was trying him on the Wednesday. I said, oh, she's finishing at... He says, well, I don't get back till 4. And he goes, and I've got people coming round at 5. So it'll have to be between 4 and 5. And I said, well, nah, she finishes 1:30. She's not going to hang around till 4 because she's got to fight the traffic to get back to Brum. And he went, okay, well, let's do another night then. So I try Tuesday night. Sarah says she'll go and get it. She finishes about 5 to 5:30. I said it'll be just after 5:30 probably. Oh no, it'll have to be earlier than that. I got people coming round, sort of thing. And you know, I did this over and over and over again. I said, well, what about Thursday? A long day Thursday. She finishes at 9.
Thursday,
I said, there's going to be no one round there at 9, is there? No. I says, if it's not that, it's going to have to be. He goes, well, let's leave. It's very late. Let's leave it till the weekend then. 4:30 is good for me. And obviously we're recording this sort of thing, and I messaged him this morning. I thought it's not going to happen. We've got quite a lot to do. So I said, look, it's probably going to be 5 to 5:30.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, I'm going out at 5. Well, can we leave it until next week? And I just said, look, this is too difficult. Let's cancel it now. I said, can we cancel this? And he starts giving me all sorts of grief, like I'm messing him around. Yeah. You know.
That's what these people are like. Honestly, there's so many people like that you know, someone just coming in to fix your shower or something. And the trouble with I can't come at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to go now. And
I don't mind that, but he's got a few things like he does quite a lot of eBay by the sounds of it. It looks like he's got access to some returns for someone, for Screwfix or something like that, because there's a lot of that stuff going on there.
That's probably a good job you've escaped then.
Well, no, I don't mind paying for it. I mean, I'm going to use it once, yeah. Well, rarely. I don't want to. I mean, a brand new, it costs about £180 or something like that. So, you know, it's a good price.
Mm.
I'm not too worried about that front, but I mean, if you're going to sell stuff on eBay, collection only, you've got to make sure you're available. Yeah, and that's what was doing my head in. He's just not making. I mean, I know a bit about eBay because we sell quite a lot on eBay as a company, and I'm used to how it works. And if we rarely do collection, but when we do, we can do it because we're open all day.
Yeah. Well, you're an eBay scripter, aren't you? You're an expert.
So I was just getting really frustrated that it was all on his terms. And they were pretty narrow terms, When they say you've got a half an hour time frame, bring your own box, ring the bell, and I'll come to you at the door.
Half an hour.
It's like, what the? I'm not too sure. Anyway, so he gives me a bit of grief. He said, he goes, well, I'm really upset that you've wasted my time here. I've had lots of interest. I could have pursued that. He goes, I'll tell you what, if I sell it, you can have your money back. And I said, well, no, it's okay. I'll go through eBay. He goes, I didn't realise when I bought it that your availability would be so limited.
What did he say to that?
Well, he said, well, we could have posted it. He goes, I've got to go to work and everything. I've got to go, I have got to work. And if it was a problem for you, you could have posted it, got it posted, or arranged a courier. Well, number one, I could arrange a courier because we use lots of couriers, no problem. But I can't tell a courier, you got to be there between 5 and 5:30.
Because that's the only time.
That's the only time he's available, right?
So what did he say to that? What was his excuse? So he knows that.
He says, and number two, it was marked as collection only. And I thought when you put something as collection only, and you will arrange post, you put that in the description sort of thing. Yes. So I will arrange. But he hadn't put any of that in. Yeah. So I said, and you marked it as we could have arranged something. And I also said, look, every time I've tried to arrange is after work. Yeah. He said he gets home at 4. It was after work. I never once, apart from the first time, did I suggest
in the daytime
before that time. I just assumed because he had lots of stuff on that he was actually a business doing this, and that's the only reason I suggested that. Anyway, so he gave me a lot of grief. He said I could only get it back if you managed to sell the money back if I managed to sell it. I just cancelled it through eBay. I asked to cancel through eBay. He's got 48 hours sort of thing, and then he gave me the old. You do realise that buy it now is a legal contract. And all this crap.
Yeah, but he's broken his contract.
Yeah, he goes, I'll do it this way. He still hasn't cancelled the order, but it's bullshit. I'll do it under the eBay terms and conditions, and I just thought, yeah, okay, mate, I appreciate it. I just left it at that, and then I'll give him a lesson on eBay when he's cancelled it. Yeah, because
troublemakers.
I know a little bit about it. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a bad day, Kev.
So the other extreme is, when they say, we can come around and press a button on your boiler or something between 9 in the morning and midnight. You must wait wait in case we come, and we'll come up 1 minute. We'll ring you at 1 minute to midnight and say, sorry, mate.
We're not going to make it today. We'll be there tomorrow. Probably after 3, but maybe not. There we go.
It seems like there's too much business, and so there's very little competition for that kind of stuff. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's very... my mate's a builder, and he gets a lot of work because he's quite a good builder, and he's quite conscientious. Right. Yeah. So you get these sort of like
dodgy ones
fitters which have a team, and your job today is to plaster it. Well, any problems they get, they just they find the shortest and easiest route out of it for them. Yeah. Because they've got to move on. But he's not like that. But his timekeeping is. Right. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to. It is. Hard to find someone that's quite, reliable. Actually, our boiler guy is like that. Right. These are incredibly middle class things to be talking about.
I know, though, them talking about the plebs. We are the plebs. I'm on time, though.
Kev, as part of I know this probably won't go out for a little while now, but there was a discussion on one of our videos.
Oh yeah, it was very disappointing.
I didn't understand it. I didn't understand whether it was a tongue-in-cheek between the two of you, or whether there was real aggro, or...
No, it turned out just tongue-in-cheek. It was just disappointing. Normally you poke these people and they're crazy and they go mad. But he didn't. He's a perfectly normal person and he was a sensible conversation. Disappointing. Never mind. Oh, right. So we have no fun with YouTube, sorry.
I don't like arguments on our channel.
Oh, is it?
It's like, no.
That's what the internet's for.
We're proving the internet wrong.
Wrong.
The internet doesn't have to be for trolling and nastiness. Look at In the Court of the Wenton King.
Yeah, it's the only place on the whole of YouTube where the comment section is actually nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Darren Locke, there you go, I did it. Even his comment section is pretty nasty.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I don't really look at it. Comment section, I mean, you can get sucked in. Sometimes I get sucked into Reddit. And it's
It's
not good.
You're on the scale towards 4chan if you go into Reddit.
Actually, no, Reddit, I mean, there's some incredibly knowledgeable people on the subs I go to anyway.
That's the thing, isn't it? It depends where you go.
And you've really got to up your game on there. Do you say anything slightly sharp? I know I wouldn't get away with some of the stuff I say here. In Reddit, I'll be pulled to pieces, put in my place. Yeah. Anyway, that was an interesting chat.
That was pretty good, actually, wasn't it? That was a rant. That was good. I didn't really have anything other than just, I'm a very angry person. No facts, nothing, no reason. Just a very angry person because I'm nearly 40. That's what it is.
Just remember, if you enjoy these chats and we drink coffee, and
if
we
you
pay
want to
for
buy us
that
a
coffee, remember to support us on Patreon. Sign up.
Yeah.
What's the URL?
Patreon.com/WentonKing.
Easy to remember.
So easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
We're not almost at our goal, but we're well over halfway. If we do that, we're gonna review all the box sets.
Yes.
I've been listening to Thrack a bit more this week.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff coming your way. What have we got on there? Trespass and Nursery Crime.
Nursery Crime. Passion. Those. Yeah.
They'll be going out to Patreon people, and then in 6 months, we'll release them to the channel. So you're not going to miss out on anything.
Yeah.
As you just might be a bit of a delay, and there'll be some people who are in the
I'll
get a heads up.
I did think actually, the whole of Genesis isn't such a bad idea over a very long time. It's not as bad as it sounds. Actually, I thought about it. I was listening to Self-Titled, and that will be a great one to review because it is brilliant and almost like deliberately awful as well. Some of it's fantastic, some of it is basically trolling the fans, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
So that would be, and there's nothing horrendous. It's not like doing Yes or something where it gets really, really, really bad. So maybe, that's a long way down the line because it would take us a long time to get through all that.
Yeah.
But definitely, Trespass and Nursery Crime is our first stop.
Yeah. So you're saying we might get all the Genesis reviews on there?
Maybe. I think that's a good idea.
Are we going to redo Selling England, Foxtrot and The Lamb?
I did think of that as well, yeah. There's redoing albums.
Yeah, because that was new to me then. I'm quite familiar with those now.
Yeah, I think particularly Foxtrot and Selling England, we should revisit them. I think it's really got to do because a very long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. People are like that.
And Foxtrot was voted the best album we've reviewed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For the thingy.
Who did that? When did we do that?
Episode 200, part 1 of 10.
Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, we actually did a poll, didn't we?
It's been episode 200 for so long.
Yeah.
And now it's over.
Yeah. Ah, good. Right then. Maybe we should review some stuff now.
No, let's do it, yes. Maybe we should put the beards on.